Alright, it is still September 1st, the same day that I made the last video or two. And this may look a little strange because this is supposed to be Visman's stuff, right? Well, apparently something happened with work or something, so I am now building the side of the landing site, and oh my goodness, this tile set's much more difficult to work with. I mean, look at these slopes. Who uses slopes in Super Metroid? So, obviously I've already started this. I've actually got a few rooms done. That one, there's a little room here. I got this room done. So that's 1, 2, 3. This is 4. And here's the 5th I am working on. I'm hoping quote shows up soon because that one enemy was sort of important to this hack. Not necessarily required, but it's required. It's one of those. Yeah, so I guess I'm trying to make up for... The thing was, after last night, I would put the patch in Dropbox or whatever. This was supposed to build the other rooms into that. Send me a patch back, whatever. That didn't happen, so now I am sort of rushing. I literally spent about an hour, maybe 2 hours, working on Fantoon, his tile set, his room. You would not believe how much of a stupid hassle that guy is. Fantoon is evil. He is the worst thing since Red Criteria. That may sound harsh, but it's true. That guy. His room? Awful. Awful. Awful in every single way it can be. And how am I going to do this? I could do it like that, I think. So yeah, there'll probably be quite a large contrast in styles. Just a little bit, maybe. Maybe just a little. From the left side of the pyramid and the right side, which hopefully this works out on the map, because I've got, there's the one path, the top of the pyramid's supposedly right there, so 3 across in the next row. So then I have this thing measured across. So these are just temporary, and actually I probably don't need them anymore if I got this thing set up right. I hope I did. So yeah, it should be set up on the map, so now if Danadub or whoever makes maps wants to do his fancy thing, it should line up perfectly. And if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Yeah. I don't know. So, yeah, today woke up to see the message from Bismond about stuff. So, since then, it's kind of trying to go fast and finish this up. What am I doing? I don't want that, actually. And hopefully all goes well with this. I do that, which means I can put this guy there. Right. Sounds good. I mean, I literally have no idea what else I'm going to be doing with it, so. And so yeah, right now, I'm actually not too worried about this right side. Yeah, I don't care. The rooms will look different, whatever. And I'm not as good with this tile set, because this is the first time I'm using it with these tiles and stuff. That I don't care so much about. I feel good with this. Thing is, I'm really waiting on quote for that thingy, so that's what I'm most worried about. Because it seems, or that was potentially going to be done like 3 days ago, and it's still not done, which he has stuff too, so it's hard. Trying to mess with things not in your control. Well, not trying to mess with them, but you kind of have to deal with things like that. That's no fun. Give that one a short one. So room of the week material right here, except this hack will be out by the time this is... I was actually thinking about posting one of my rooms of room of the week last night. Well, I guess technically this morning. But I decided against it because it's not actually that week. It just hasn't been updated yet, so somebody needs to get on that. And sure, we'll stick a tree here. Make it a tall tree. Look at that. And there's a ceiling of solid blocks there already, so this room is nearly finished. So yeah, this is to grapple beam. So basically the only thing I really needed to worry about was setting up this room, so that way they have to defeat the boss to get grapple beam. So when they defeat it, this main boss bit, this will open up and all that fun stuff. Should be very interesting. Let's get down there. That would be a bit taller. Then let's get another one. Let's turn it around. I think this one is shorter one. Because plants grow toward the sun, and the sun is obviously all over the place in the desert, so it doesn't matter which way they lean. It doesn't matter. Oh boy. I was just looking at some things and I was saying, good grief. Alright, so get this. Sure, that works. Why not? See, that is how much it works. I'll even use it. And then you can get back down here. Of course, will give me the thing to grappling beam, which we all know you love so much, Abby. Oh yeah, I need the thing. Right. So just need to get some of this in here. Do it like so. Interesting. Okay. I really should pay more attention. But I like that fish in Finding Nemo. It's like bubbles. Actually, I have sort of like fish for other reasons than what I was thinking of. And fix this by doing that. That looks good, right? Sure. Why not? So yeah, enemies. Enemies are fun because reasons. Let me see. No, I know what I could do this for. I don't need to solve that off. No, we could put some Shy Guys up there. Get off. We don't need you. Sure, we'll make this one move off screen. We'll do that for like these 4 or so. Oops, I did not put it in the allow list. Tisk tisk. So yeah, there's this stuff done, which this will be done soon enough, which is good because that'll give me time to test. Some things I put numbers into the save stations. They may or may not be correct. No guarantees. There, now we got our wonderful Shy Guys. Look at them. Oh, these Shy Guys are amazing. And all this conglomeration of things. Oh, I know what I can do. People probably already hate me before they got to this point, but I love these things. Okay. You. Okay, so I'm just going off memory here because I didn't actually put the thing in here. Speed 0. This is fall down and roll to the right. If you do 0 100, it's fall, roll to the left. 0 200, it's fall and brake. So actually I think that's what I'm going to want to do. And I believe this was the vertical or horizontal distance the player can get to before it falls. This is how high up from where you placed it it's supposed to be. So if we do something like 6, whatever. So it should be 6 tiles above that. And it's going to fall right there and hit right there. Just like that. Because if I placed it down here, let me actually get back further out. It'll actually go into the ground. So yeah. I did not do that. There we go. Alright, so get some of those things going. I love these things. I know people probably hate them and me for using them, but they are amazing. Right, so that one should be rolled to the left. It should be. So yeah, you kind of have to fiddle around with some of the numbers to get them to work right or something. And sometimes like especially with ones that don't just fall and break, that they roll to the left or right. Those ones you can have issues with sometimes getting them to trigger, because from what I found, they kind of don't want to trigger unless Samus is on the side they roll toward. So if this one should be rolling to the left, if I put Samus over here, I don't think it'll trigger. I'm probably going to be very wrong now. No, see, it's just, I'm within the thingy-majiggers, the parameters, but come here, Shy Guy. Oh, that's right, you respawn. Get on the side, rolls toward, and then it's like, and actually, that's a 53. Okay, yeah, 13. Okay. Here's something you can do as well, because they don't roll up slopes, but they will roll through slopes. So here's something you can do. It's not going to break here anymore, because it's just going to roll through those slopes. It'll go down the slope, but it won't go up them. So now it hits there or whatever. And if I just made a whole path of slopes through the entire room, the thing would just roll through. And I actually have made a puzzle with that. So I'm not going to tell you what it is or explain it at all, but I have made a puzzle with it. Oh, this is a good spot for a boulder. Oh boy. Actually, that's probably too tall, but whatever. I'll see. DFBF. So now this one probably won't trigger until I'm on the other side. Yeah, that one needs to come down a little bit. And then that's going to chase the player through to there. And oh hey, that one falls. Then they get up here. Oh hey, look at me, I'm so happy. I love boulders. They're amazing. They really are. Alright, you are 5. Actually, do it 7. Then it's just off the screen entirely. So yeah. So yeah, fun times with this hack. I'm building even more than I was expecting. It's still September 1st, so currently it's 6 p.m. So I have something like 18 hours, I think. Whatever the form, I don't know what. Whatever. I have some time left. So hopefully Quote gets his thing done soon so I can test it real quick and make sure everything's good with that. And then do a quick bug testing. Maybe any kind of testing from testers at all. So yeah, I'm going to continue on with that. So we'll see how the hack turns out from the plan right now.